shocking news. We got to talk about this and a lot more, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. Best friend, it is the last day of 2025. I know a lot of us are very anxious for this year to end. I wanted to, just talk to you guys. It is the end of the year of the snake, the year of shedding. So I wanted to talk to you guys, and so I just wanted to sit back and really, really conversate. I first wanted to give you guys a huge thank you for such an incredible year of love and support. So many new messy besties have joined the community, and that makes me so grateful and thankful, and it truly just warms my heart for all the generosity of your time. Taking out of your time out of your day to hang out with me means the world to me. Every day I say my prayers, and every day I give thanks to God for each and every one of you, because I've been doing this for almost 10 years, and it is and has been a crazy ride, and I'm so thankful for it and so grateful for each and every one of you. I this year has definitely had its challenges. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, all things you see or you saw, and all things that you didn't see. There's a lot of things that I secretly went through that, a lot of you guys, don't even know about. And I think it's okay as well. Obviously, you guys were incredibly supportive at my aunt's passing. And I still filmed. I never stopped filming. Um, and so many of you guys were like, "Oh, take all the time you need, and you know, you shouldn't film, and you shouldn't do this, and you shouldn't do that." And I remember talking to my mom about this, and I said, I'm not gonna film anymore. Like I can't. I'm not gonna be funny. I'm not gonna be positive. I'm not gonna give them what I promised, which is, a good time. And my mom said, "Honey, you've been doing this for 10 years. Your people love you." And it's through thick and thin at this point. You guys been together for way too fucking long. So go and do your videos and tell them what's going on. And one of the reasons why I didn't want to film was because I know a lot of you guys are also going through a lot, and I didn't want to create more negativity in your life, because you come to me to be entertained and to laugh. And here I am, depressed and grieving, right? So, it's one of those things where I'm so grateful I listened to my mom. Mothers know best. Mother knows best. But she really did. And I'm so grateful I didn't stop, because not only was I able to do what I love to do and to express myself and to kind of come into this closet and forget, not forget my grief or my aunt, but you know what I mean, like for 10 minutes talk shit, right? And I will forever be grateful for that opportunity with you guys. So thank you so much for that. Um, you definitely have helped me grieve, and talking to a lot of you guys, on Instagram and through our voice notes and all these things and emails and everything, hearing your story and knowing that I'm not alone in all of these situations have really, 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 created a safe environment for me to grieve. So thank you for that. Um, I am a daily vlogger, right? I film every day, and whether I'm in the best of moods and not in the best of moods, you guys know, I also am healing from a lot of mental health traumas and stuff. And all I have to say is doing this on a daily has really taught me that you gotta, like in any other thing, you have to be able to understand that you're here for a purpose. And even though this may be silly to some, I do believe that I was put on this earth to entertain and to make you laugh and to help you forget your troubles and to keep you company. You know, um, so many new messy besties have joined, and I was thinking about doing a how I started uh, video, and I think I'll probably do that tomorrow on the 1st. But it's a funny thing because my whole reason to do this is to bring a community that we may feel alone and create a community where we can feel that we're not alone. So I've always understood that, my purpose here is to not be fake and be your clown, but to bring some kind of ease and company to you, and by delivering pop culture and gossip. I mean, that's that's how it is, right? And I'm grateful for that. I think it's it's a interesting, funny journey, right? That with pop culture we're doing this. I saw a comment saying that I'm too nice for this, and that the reason that I'm not more successful is because I'm way too nice. I just saw that comment yesterday, and you know I've been doing this for 10 years. I've never changed. I've always been the same. I'm not Mother Teresa. I never claim to be. I throw mad shade. I sometimes go a little too overboard, but all in all, I do try and be as, you know, nice as possible. Because celebrities are humans, and also it's weird to hate a celebrity. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird to hate a stranger. Like, it's just weird. It's not about, I'm not about that life. So I think I think I'm gonna stick around doing how I do it. I definitely have a lot of fun new ideas and new things that we're gonna be doing. Hang on, I just sneezed. And with this new microphone that my hubby and best friend got me, I don't know if I'm using it right, so I'm trying to level it up, honey. Okay, me and my pimple patches. But no, seriously, thank you so much for allowing me to be me, and for just allowing me to live out my dreams. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I'm very excited for what's to come, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. But I think because it's the year of the snake, I think we need to shed. And I think one of the things that I want to let go is being scared about reading comments. Okay, I am so scared about reading comments because for some time all I received was very bad comments. But you know what I've noticed? I'm not going to let these losers overshadow the tons of amazing comments that I get. And I want to be more present in that. So I'm shedding being scared of the comment section, okay? A lot of you guys always say, but he never responds and he never comments because I'm terrified. That's the truth. I'm like, my mental health, I don't think can handle it, okay? And I get really, really, really mean comments. Like, you guys have no idea. And some of the DMs that I get, I mean, threatening me, making fun of my looks, making fun of my weight, making fun of everything, right? And so I'm shedding that. I'm letting go of that. And you might see a clap back here and there, okay? But I want to make sure that I'm giving thanks to you guys in writing. Um, I'm letting go and shedding of being scared to take the next step. So stay tuned. And letting go of, I have been the grief boy, I told my husband this. I'm like, I'm so tired of being known as the grieving person. When he met me, I was grieving my brother, and then, my grandma, my stepdad, all these things, and I want to let go of that. And I know that sometimes I do talk about that quite a lot. I have received comments telling me that I talk a lot about my brother and his passing, and I'm not going to let go of that, but I also want to make sure that that's not just everything about me. Do you know what I mean? There's more to know about me. And then I think the last thing I want to shed is, um, not listening more to my heart. I see a bad comment or two and says, stop talking about yourself, or we're not interested in you, or who cares, or this and that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna shed that shit. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. I've been doing this for 10 years, okay, by the grace of God. And you know what, girl? Something I'm doing right, right? Lastly, best friend, I just wanted to, to say just thank you so much. Take today to shed, to take away things that no longer suit you. And just remember you're worthy of so much, and so much happiness, and so much joy, and love, and laughter, and light, and hope, and faith. Always remember that, because you are worthy of it. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful to shed all the negativity with you, and to step into tomorrow with a grateful heart. And we'll talk more about gratitude tomorrow, because today is all about letting go and shedding and just But you guys know, with me in my heart, you are always one of my top gratitudes. And I love you all so much. And I'm very excited and grateful for 2026. So stay tuned, shed all negativity, and open the door to all positivity. And girl, we cannot end this video without doing our beadity bobbity boo girl. Okay? So when I say the magical words, I don't want you to say anything that you want, because today's all about shedding. But I want you to say something that you're releasing into the universe, and into a non-existing universe anymore. Something that is holding you back, something that is not allowing you to be the best version of yourself. Release it when I say the magical words. Send it to somewhere where it cannot touch or hurt anybody or ever return to you, okay? We release beadity bobbity boo. I love you all so much, best friend. Mwah. Bye. See you next year.